Okay, part 2. So, as you can see, I'm in a completely different room. Props of living with other people, I can't film in there anymore. So, I have 3 books left, so this is part 2. And go. Okay, so the 8th book on the list is by Estelle Getty. If I knew then what I know now, so what? And sorry about the lighting, it kind of sucks in here right now. But for some of you older fans of mine, not judging, not calling you old, just saying, Estelle Getty was one of the Golden Girls, show you kids probably know nothing about, but that I was raised on. My maternal grandmother got me huge into that show. And Estelle Getty played Dorothy's mom, Sophia, and she was absolutely hilarious. And Estelle Getty was hilarious herself, for real, and this was her memoir. And, you know, it's full of wit, it's full of wisdom, and that's why I love it. And she was a really awesome lady, like, for real. So, that's why this book is definitely on my list, and definitely worth a read. I have the 2 books that, I have one that Rue McClanahan wrote, and 2 that Betty White wrote, and I haven't read those yet, but I bet they're just as good. And I'm sorry if I look like a white alien, right? I look like a vampire. It's the lighting, I'm sorry. Sorry. But, so, number 9 on the list, and I'm sorry, I'm bending down, can't look behind me anymore, is Jeff Dunham's autobiography. And a lot of you, I'm sure, I hope you know who he is, you know, Ahmed Akelio, the ventriloquist guy. Yeah, him. He's awesome, okay? I envy and admire anybody that can do talents that I can't personally do, and ventriloquism, definitely one of them. I couldn't be a ventriloquist to save my life. Like, I could not pretend another person is talking from my mouth to save my life. You see? Can't even do it. Can't do it. I can do a cat voice, but my mouth's still moving. So when my cats talk, my mouth is still moving. But his is a really rags to riches kind of story. Like, it took him a long time to get where he's at, and the fame is definitely well deserved, and the story, right down to how he creates his own characters and builds his own dummies, no pun intended, and all that stuff. He's really cool, and I really hope to meet this guy before I die. That's definitely on the bucket list. But another one I highly recommend. The back's cool, and I make him look like a vampire now. Forget it. And number 10, and I definitely saved the best for last here. If you know me, you know one fundamental truth about me is I am a die-hard Bonanza fan. The Western Bonanza, I'm a die-hard Bonanza fan. So, number 10 on the list is I Promised My Dad by Cheryl Landon, Michael Landon's oldest daughter, the one he adopted, his second wife's eldest child that he adopted. And it's a memoir about him from her perspective, and I have every book ever written about the man. Not gonna lie. This is probably my top 2 favorites. And the reason why I chose this one, it's only my top 2, and I chose this one on the list and not the other one, is just because it's written by his daughter, and it has such insight about him that a lot of people probably don't know. You know, if you don't know him, you don't know all that. Sorry. But, no, I love it because like, one of my favorite things about it is because it showcases it from the, sorry, I have a cat trying to get in the door. Never a dull moment around here. It showcases it from a perspective of one of his kids, and that's the only one of his kids, I believe, to have ever written a book about him. So, but that's why I love it. So, I'm getting a little frazzled, I apologize. Kitten's distracting me. She's cute, but she's a distraction. So, that's my list. As I said, as far as book news, the next book, the part 2 of Broken Wings, Graven Image is going to come out sometime early next year. Here's hoping. And I'll give you more on the other little side project I'm working on as I figure out all the kinks. But so that's my list. For those of you that want to play the game too, I'm supposed to nominate somebody. I nominate anybody who wants to play. If you want to comment your favorite books and why in the comments, I'd love to hear about it. So have a great day, guys. Bye!